I believe you have the ability to achieve great things. You could achieve a world record if that's what you want to do. You can start a new big business venture. You can run a marathon. You can go get a PhD or become a medical doctor. You can make $1 million if you want. I believe that you have the ability to achieve great things. And you probably do too. Deep down inside, you probably believe that you have the ability to achieve something great. But there's one key thing that holds you back. It's belief. It's belief in yourself. It's belief in your abilities. It's belief in your commitment. The key to accomplishing great things is belief. You have to have belief in the opportunity that it will get you there, that it is worthy, that it is valuable, that it is viable. You have to believe in the opportunity. You have to believe in the opportunity that you have to accomplish the great thing you want to accomplish. You have to believe in your possibility. You have to believe that you are able to do this, that it's possible for you to do this. If you don't think it's possible, it'll never happen. Doesn't matter how hard you work at it. If you don't think it's possible, it won't happen. And bottom line, you have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you'll never get what you want. You can live off of other people's belief for a while, but that doesn't get you very far because it's not your belief. If you want to live off my belief that you can achieve great things for right now to get started because you've got one person in your corner who believes in you, that's great. And I'll support you and root for you along the way. But you have to believe in yourself. If you want to achieve anything, it doesn't even have to be anything great. If you want to achieve anything in your life, you've got to believe in yourself. Thomas Edison, the guy that created the light bulb, he believed it was possible to create a light bulb. There had never been one before. It had never been invented before. He didn't know how to do it, but he believed it was possible. And, whether you believe the stories, whether the story that he tried 1,000 different times, 10,000 different options, it doesn't really matter. Because he eventually succeeded and he eventually created the light bulb that we still use today. Maybe in some kind of different form, but we still use the light bulb today. Because he believed it was possible. Roger Bannister. Some of you probably know who Roger Bannister was. Roger Bannister was an athlete. Back in Roger Bannister's day, it was deemed impossible, lack of belief, deemed impossible to break a 4-minute mile, to break that barrier, 4-minute mile. In fact, they believed it was so impossible that they thought if you ran that fast, your heart would explode. Roger Bannister didn't believe that. Roger Bannister believed that the 4-minute mile could be broken and that he could do it. And then that fateful day came when he ran and he broke the 4-minute mile, just barely broke it. It had never been broken before. And within just a few months, it had been broken by, about a dozen other people. And today, I think, I don't remember the number. the record sets at 3 minutes and 37 seconds or something like that. But it was because Roger Bannister believed it could be done. He believed in the he believed in the possibility that it could be done. He believed in the possibility that he could do it. And he believed that the right opportunity would be presented to him to do that, and believed in himself enough to run that fast. The law of belief says if you believe your thoughts long enough, you are more likely to make them a reality. Think about that. If you believe the thoughts that you have, and you believe them long enough, you are more likely to make them a reality. So, think about all the advertising that goes on. When you see advertisements for products, and you hear them enough and believe them enough, you will go buy them. That's why they play them over and over and over. That's why. It's exactly why. If you believe you can't achieve the goal that you have, and you believe that long enough, and you think that long enough in your head, you will never do it. But if you take the belief that you can, if you take the belief that it's possible for you, if you take the belief that the opportunity is in front of you to do it and to accomplish it, and if you believe so much in yourself that you can do it, and you keep that belief up here in your head and you believe it long enough, your whole being will find a way to make that happen. The universe, as who was it? Napoleon Hill? Was it Napoleon Hill said, the universe will pretty much conspire to make it happen if you believe it long enough. So our beliefs become our reality. How are you building your belief in your goals, in yourself? Are you working on that? Are you building your belief? Are you trying to grow your belief and change your mindset of what you believe about yourself and your potential? How are you convincing yourself that these goals are achievable? What are you doing to convince yourself that you can achieve them, that you can have them, that they can happen? That's the biggest hurdle in the world. Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. I'll say that again. Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. It's all up here. Since our beliefs become our reality, we should be extremely conscious and extremely careful about what we believe. Because that's what guides us through whatever we do. If you believe you can be a top athlete, and you believe it long and hard enough, you will find a way to work to get it. If you believe you can start a successful business, and you believe that with all your being, and you believe that you are capable of doing it, and you believe in the potential that you have and the possibilities that you can do this, you'll find a way to make it happen. You might say, but Mark, I don't have any money. That's false belief. That may be a fact today, but that doesn't have to be reality tomorrow. If your belief is if you believe you can start a very successful business, it will happen. You will find a way. Now, why do businesses fail? Maybe because they didn't believe hard enough that it was going to be successful, because you can read out there that, only 5% of businesses succeed after 5 years, or whatever that number is. If you fall into that trap, you'll be part of the 95% that didn't succeed, because that's the belief that went rolling around in your head. Try belief. Start with belief. If you want something bad enough in your life, believe it's possible. Believe it can happen. Believe you can do it. Believe you can have it, and believe it long and hard enough, it'll happen. Sometimes it happens in a way different than what you really expected, but it'll happen. You've heard people say, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Mm-mm. It actually works the other way around. You should say, I'll see it when I believe it. Belief comes first. And then you will be able to see and achieve those things that you really want. So, that's how you can accomplish great things. Through belief in the opportunity, belief that it's possible for you, and belief in yourself. I'm Mark Schinnerer. This is your Sunday Survival. Coming to you from the porch today. I hope you have a great Sunday and a great week that's coming up this next week. I'll be back and talk to you tomorrow.